I want to share with you the dream transits for this week. And at the beginning of the week, the moon is going to be in her waning gibbous phase, and she's going to move from Aquarius and into Pisces. And the theme here is dissolving boundaries between the seen and unseen. And so, with the seen aspect, I get a sense that more than likely we experience the long vision or like our legacy or just like what we looking in that futuristic type perspective. It's like connecting to that dream. And with the moon now in Pisces, still in the waning gibbous phase, there's an ability to dissolve the boundaries between what's real, what's not, what's seen, what's unseen. And so we might experience more clarity in our dreams as far as like through heightened emotions and sensitivity. So we might have more of a connected, intuitive, and embodied experience of that within the dreams. And you also may begin to experience themes of surrender and embracing forgiveness and unconditional love, as these are themes of Pisces. And so on June 17th, I believe, let me just double check here. June 18th, the moon will move into, or the moon will be in Pisces, but she will reach her last quarter phase in Pisces. And so this is the half moon, half light, half dark. And so what we may experience is an integration of what has already come to light, what has come to fruition. And that illumination is going to lead us more into the territory of surrender and embracing forgiveness, right? So we're going to get almost like this contrasting experience. So you might have that within your dreams, the contrast of maybe it could be you're living the life that you like dream of living. And so that creates so much inspiration and fulfillment and excitement that you begin to take action in your waking life. Or it could be the flip side where you have this experience, this dream of just like, oh, like you're stuck in the same rut, or you're just like things aren't gaining momentum, whatever it is, you're just like so annoyed, so frustrated, maybe even a little angry, and you wake up and you're like, oh, I have to just let it go. And I don't want that anymore. And so again, there is inspiration to act and make the changes in your waking life. And so the dreams naturally will become a vehicle for release. And so again, you might also experience dreams of partying with the dream figures. So say if you're having dreams about exes, shout out to our last episode on Journey Through the Universe. We talked about sex and relationships and dreams and what the experience and what it might mean if an ex shows up in your dreams and so much more. You should definitely check it out. But nonetheless, you might, have some connections or experiences with exes in your dreams, or maybe loved ones. There might be a parting, or maybe it's someone you don't even know. But that parting, that closure or conclusion may indicate some sort of closure for you. You might have experiences of closing doors, or maybe blurred scenes or dissolving of experiences, things kind of blending in together, being a bit confusing. If you're having those type of dream experiences, know that it's right in alignment with the transits that are happening this week. And some circumstances within your dreams may point you into focusing or not focusing, but surrendering to divine timing, right? So there might encourage you to just let go and just flow with the energy that is within and around you at this time. With the last quarter moon, we're also going to have the same day, the moon align with the North Node in Pisces. And so that there could be indication of one door closing and then another one opening. So you might have experiences of the new life, the new world, the new earth happening in your dream space. And also at the same time, a little bit later that day, the moon will move into Aries and will align with Neptune in Aries. And so again, there's a dissolving of boundaries. There's a tuning or tapping into the new world, the new reality, like what's really real? What are we doing? Okay, I just have to surrender to divine timing and start to take the next necessary actions in my waking life. So that might be something that you experience. So then moving forward, June 22nd, the moon will reach her waning crescent in Taurus. And essentially, the waning crescent phase is allowing us to prepare the soil for the next planting, for the next seed. So we're like really tending to the compost, right, at this point in time. And so with the moon in her waning crescent phase in Taurus, there may be a focus on comfort, on sensuality and stability. We're in Cancer season, and so we are coming into soon to have that new moon. So the moon is waning, and the moon is in Taurus at this time. So very supportive as she's preparing for that new season. And so there might be already a focus on nourishment, on tending to the roots, the soil, and that inner nurturing. And you can definitely, interpret that as your inner tending or the soil within, especially with the moon and its darkness. So maybe there's a focus on the inward journey. And so within the dreams, there may be a focus on physical safety, emotional security. So you can see symbols or experiences within like dreams of the home or gardens or cozy places. There may be some sensory activities or experiences happening. You may also connect with elders or animal guides in this time period. And this is June 22nd is the last day of the week. So I would say probably the weekend when the moon enters Taurus might bring about these dreams. And so definitely take note of that. And a few days before the moon reaches her waning crescent phase in Taurus, she's going to have a conflicting connection with Pluto retrograde in Aquarius. So here we are with our air element coming through. And this more than likely will bring illumination, right, within our long-term vision and maybe in reflection or in comparison to where we are now. And it will catalyze transformation and also the completion of this lunar cycle, right? So we may have these innovative and otherworldly experiences that will incite the transformation and also receive some inspiring and prophetic type messages and dreams. So this is going to be a really powerful dream space, especially as the sun moves into Cancer with Jupiter there. There's just so much illumination, so much expansion and activity in Cancer. And so the moon is definitely going to feel that energy. So with all of this said, I hope that you have a beautiful week and thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like, please subscribe, please share with a friend as that helps a lot. If you are seeking guidance and counsel on your journey at this moment, feel free to connect with me and consider having a consultation. I offer dream consultations, spiritual guidance mentorship. So if you want to deep dive into your astrology in reference to what I'm sharing here or whatever's coming up for you at this time in your future goals, I would love to connect with you one-on-one, and you can access the link to check all that out in the description of this video. It's going to be my website, www.uraniauniverse.com. You can send me a private message. You can comment on this video if you have questions about booking and all the things. But thank you so much for being here, and I look forward to the next video. Wishing you all the best. Thank you so much. Have a good day.